Vantablack. One of the darkest colors known to man is called Vantablack. It was created by Surrey Nanosystems, a British corporation, and can block 99.965% of visible light. Can be used to gather solar energy and block light from entering telescopes and infrared cameras. A similar substance known as singularity black has also been created by the corporation, which is available for the public. Vermilion. Other names for vermilion include cinnabar and china red. Mercury gives it its reddish-orange tint, and the more mercury particles there are, the more vivid the red of the vermilion. Since the ancient Romans took it back from Spain and started using it in art and cosmetics, it has been used for about 8,000 years. Medieval manuscripts were also illuminated with the aid of it. Mummy brown. A new brown paint color known as mummy brown first appeared in European painting in the 16th century. This paint was created using authentic, crushed mummies from the ancient Egyptians. The method used to prepare the hue varied considerably. One painter, Edward Burns-Jones, staged an impromptu burial for the corpse in his lawn after learning the real source of the material he had been using. Amboge yellow. Amboge was named after the country of Cambodia. The British East India Company brought back amboge, a yellow pigment from Asia. The hue was utilized in traditional Chinese art, but it quickly faded and today it is difficult to identify. Amboge caused skin irritation and was potentially fatal when used as medication. Winsor & Newton Company ceased using it and switched to a non-toxic variant in 2005 as well. Radium green. This novel paint has self-luminous properties and shown a vivid green at night. The market for radium exploded in the late 1800s and early 1900s. The image of a healthy glow was associated with the bright, fizzling radium. With the time, the use of radium paint for watches was formally discontinued. Today, photoluminescence is most frequently used to create glow-in-the-dark items, which absorb light before emitting it again in a non-toxic manner. Tyrion purple. During the Roman Empire, non-noble who dared to wear purple could be executed. Because it was so expensive and difficult to make, purple dye was extremely rare. Queen Elizabeth, I forbid anyone but her family from wearing it as part of the sumptuary laws. This reddish purple was thought to look like dried blood and connected royals to the idea of divine bloodline. Uranium orange. The Fayest-aware Ceramics began releasing a brand new, colorful range of tableware in 1936. These dishes first appeared in homes throughout America in the striking, Fiesta red, which is an orange-red tone. The radioactive uranium oxide is what gave the pigment its vivid tone. Due to the restriction on uranium usage in civilian applications to support the war effort, manufacture of these orange dishes was put on hold. Sheilas green. German color maker Carl Wilhelm Scheele released a shade of green so vibrant that it became the go-to of ladies attending parties across Western Europe, and he was seen across Britain in dresses, wallpaper, carpeting, and artificial plants. Unfortunately, this new dye color was made with copper arsenite, which contained the deadly element arsenic. Lead white. Lead was utilized in ancient Greek, Roman, and Egyptian cosmetics, medicines, and paint. It was made by soaking lead metal in vinegar and then scraping out the white powder. The painter's colic that many manufacturers and artists created is today known as lead poisoning. Even though it was obvious that this paint was dangerous, artists were unable to find a suitable substitute for its creamy, warm tones, thus it was used widely until it was banned. Red, green, and blue, yellow. These two hues are neither prohibited by any law nor made of any hazardous substances. These colors have the drawback of being extremely difficult to see. Inside the human eye, blue and yellow, as well as red and green, cancel each other out. Human retinas enable humans to perceive each color by allowing certain neurons to fire in the brain in response to incoming light. However, these color combinations prevent one another from being seen concurrently in the brain.